So, today is the day, and now we are on our way to the airport to pick up our friends. They are coming already, and we haven't seen each other for 2 years, and I'm so excited to see them. I can't believe they're actually coming to Dublin to visit us. That's crazy. That's really crazy. So well, we're here, and now we're just waiting for them.
2 hours later.
And here they are! Sorry? Привет! Привет! Our lovely people, they're here! Hi! Привет!
Охренеть, где мы, блядь?
So, the first place we took them to is obviously Guinness Museum, and now we're currently here exploring areas. And I should say that the Guinness Museum is amazing. It's very nice, very modern, very immersive. There are many things to do, and my favorite thing here is taste experience. Where you smell all 4 ingredients in Guinness, and then you drink a small, tiny pint of it, and I think that's very nice and cute.
Just tilt it a little. Yeah, perfect. Very nice. And bring the handle all the way down. And start to tilt it straight there. Very nice. And just to the top there. Perfect. Pop it up on the grill there. Oh no. Yeah. Slancha.
Slancha! And there we have a perfect pint of Guinness. Just look at this. It's just the beginning of November, but look at the ceiling. Christmas is in the air already. Another must-see in Dublin is Temple Bar area, the main tourist attraction. Basically, this area of the city is loaded with pubs and cafes, and this place is packed every night, especially at weekends. Dublin nightlife happens in here. We are now next to the main pub and the biggest tourist trap, at the same time, the Temple Bar pub. The thing is that they have dynamic prices and it changes every hour. That said, if you come later at night, you'll buy a pint of beer for 11 euros, whereas the normal price is around 7-ish. Surely it's stunning from the outside. They have all the decorations throughout the year. Nice choice to come and take some pics, but then go drinking beer somewhere else.
Знаете, что хочет себе Андрей на кризис среднего возраста? Ну, кабриолет, блядь. Кабриолет? Да, абсолютно понимаю. В Ирландии! Да. Мини-купер, кабрио. MX-5. У нас с жесткой крышей еще продаются.
Today we already left Dublin, and now we are on our way to County Kerry. But first we had a stop here in a very small but very cute village, Adar, and It's in County Limerick, and it's very beautiful. It has tiny white houses and very nice small park. But anyways, it's a very nice place to have a walk and maybe have a break from a long journey, because to get to County Kerry you need to go by car approximately for 4 hours. Они же сырые!
Да.
It was a long journey, but we finally made it to County Kerry, where we're spending a couple of days exploring the Dingle Peninsula. The area is famous for its sandy beaches and dramatic, craggy cliffs. Our first stop was the nearby Connor Pass waterfall. We went for this trip in November, which, mildly saying, not the best choice. As you can see, the weather felt closer to a storm, but we still enjoyed the view and the moody, foggy atmosphere. As you can see, my friends are crazy, a little bit. Of course it's dangerous, but who cares, right? Look at this, how beautiful it is. That's just stunning. I'm speechless. That's Atlantic Ocean, and right now we are already in County Kerry, in the middle of nowhere. Hi there. What's up? We are here, the most westerly land in Ireland. It's so windy here. Woo! Oh my god, that's crazy. The views are unbelievable. It's insane. Oh. Do you see these waves? They are huge. They're really huge. Oh my god. It's yellow warning, by the way. It's not storm, but still, like wind and rain conditions are higher than usual. Я снимаю, я хочу это увидеть. So this is Dunmore Head, the westernmost point of mainland Ireland on the Dingle Peninsula. Normally you can get amazing views of the Blasket Islands from here. People actually used to live on those islands until the 1950s, which is kind of hard to imagine when you see how remote this place feels. and the weather really decided to give us the full Irish experience that day. There was a yellow warning with strong wind, rain coming in sideways, and fog rolling across the cliffs the whole time. Fun fact, Dunmore Head was one of the filming locations for Star Wars. I haven't watched it, but maybe you'll recognize the location. Places like this completely change depending on the weather. Last summer when I came here it was sunny and clear and you could properly see the coastline and islands. This time it felt much more atmospheric and moody, but in a really beautiful way. So if you watched my previous vlog from County Kerry, you'll probably notice how different the vibe is straight away. And if you haven't, definitely watch it after this one, because it honestly feels like a different place. Anyways, after a long walk, being soaking wet, we warmed up and stayed in a small cozy town, Dingle, which felt especially nice and cozy after a day like this. Next day we had a slow morning and I got a chance to film a room tour for you. We booked an Airbnb in Dingle. It's a small town in County Kerry. It was basically like a hotel room with our own bathroom. We stayed here for 2 nights, and because I always like knowing these things when I watch travel vlogs, we paid 498 euros in total. So not exactly budget friendly. Still, for Dingle it was actually a pretty decent find. The weather was so much nicer and calmer, so we decided to go for a little swim in Atlantic Ocean. After swimming, we went to explore the Dingle town. It's such a cute and cozy place. We felt really peaceful there. It's a small port town where you can get fresh seafood and also try local ice cream. In summertime, there are a bunch of boat tours around the coastline, but we came in November and there were no sea tours whatsoever until April, due to storm season. Anyway, it was a pleasure to have a walk among tiny streets with colorful houses throughout. After that, we went to the coastline again, but this time it was an iconic Dunquin Pier. It's located in a very brutal area with crushing waves all around. It's a mesmerizing place to look at though. We got lucky with the weather and we could see actually what's going on around us. It is named after a village nearby, Dunquin, and can be translated from Gaelic as pleasant or beautiful fort. It used to be an active port which supplied Great Blasket Island when it was habitable. They shipped food, clothes, livestock, medicine, newspapers, in other words, almost everything. Dunquin Pier is now primarily a departure point for seasonal tourist ferries to Great Blasket Island. And since we couldn't go there, we spent a couple of hours just enjoying the beauty of the coast. And when you visit places like that, you feel the force of nature and how small you are in comparison, so it makes you slow down and reflect on many things. In the evening, we were enjoying fresh seafood in one of the restaurants and celebrating my friend's birthday. You can see now the Corner Pass, one of the most scenic drives in Ireland. We got lucky with the weather because usually there is a rain or fog or clouds. We headed to the next attraction point and left County Kerry, but before, we visited the same waterfall because the weather was so much nicer. We also found out that there is a lake on top of the waterfall and Andrei climbed all the way up to check it out. There were slippery rocks, so Andrei was the bravest one to have a look and film it for us. It was a long journey, but we're about to see the main attraction in Ireland, the Cliffs of Moher. The Cliffs of Moher are sea cliffs located in County Clare, and the maximum height of one of the cliffs is 200 114 meters. The Cliffs of Moher appeared in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince as the filming location for where Harry Potter and Professor Dumbledore are looking for a Horcrux in a sea cave. However, the weather is always unpredictable, and even though it was sunny all the way to the cliffs, there was a cloud, so we couldn't see anything. We hit the road onto the next location, Galway City, County Galway. We didn't have much time to spend there since it was just our overnight stop, but we managed to have a walk and a pint in one of the pubs with live music, which is another must-see in Ireland.
The minute she heard you were a Geordie, she said, I have to keep an eye on the
So this is our room tour in Galway City. We were living in an apartment in the city center, and I was starting in the bedroom, and now it's a bathroom. It's very beautiful. I really like the colors of the wall and the sink. Hi, good morning. Very, very modern and clean. I really love it. So beautiful. The corridor is rather dark because the walls are black, but it's okay. And here's an entrance hall. I really like the design of the flat. And lastly, we have our living room, pretty spacious for four of us, and small kitchen. Good morning. Boys are making coffee. We spent just one night here, and here is the price. So yesterday we couldn't properly see the cliffs of Moher, so today we decided to give it a go again, and hopefully the weather will be better, but you never know. Hopefully we're going to show our friends the cliffs of Moher today. We'll see. So, the moment of truth. Well, it's better than yesterday. Not perfect, but you know, we cannot choose. That's okay. After such lucky morning, we kicked off to our last but not least location. It was a pretty long car trip, around 5 to 6 hours. However, the best thing about Ireland is that roads are stunning and you never get bored of the views out the window. Let's just enjoy them together. This is one of my favorite places in whole Ireland. It's a Kilry Fjord, the only true glacial fjord in Ireland. It was carved by glaciers during the last ice age and stretches for about 16 kilometers between counties Galway and Mayo. The fjord is also known for its mussel and salmon farms thanks to its clean, sheltered waters. There are also boat tours during the warmer season. I haven't been to any, but I'd love to one day.
Bring me into golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side. Sinking in, I know this feels right. Catching a crazy love moving through me like a wildfire, like a wildfire.
Since it was a long trip, we stopped a lot to stretch our legs out a bit, and we spent quite a while on the Dhu Loch in County Mayo. Loch means a lake in Gaelic.
Whatever the plan, I know I'm holding the best of me out of my hand. I know you always understand. Bring me into golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side.
And the last room tour, we'll start with bathroom. There is the first bedroom, the second bedroom. Boys are trying to turn on the heaters. And here is the living room, very nice and clean. And here is the kitchen with everything we may need, and TV. We're going to stay here for a couple of nights, and I hope we're gonna have nice weather to see beautiful views of the Achill Island. See you later, see you tomorrow.
Bring me into golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side. Sinking in, I know this feels right. Catching a crazy love moving through me like a wildfire, like a wildfire.
The weather wasn't quite good for walking, so we ended up driving around the island, exploring as much as we could. Also, since November is off-season, all the cafes and interesting places to visit were closed, so keep it in mind if you decide to travel around the island during late autumn and winter. We are now approaching Kim Bay, one of the most beautiful beaches on Achill Island, with golden sand and clear blue-green water. You might recognize it from The Banshees of Inisherin, which was filmed here in 2022. One of the characters lived in the cottage overlooking the beach, and Kim Bay also appears in the film's final scene. The bay is also a blue flag beach and part of the Achill Head Special Area of Conservation. The weather was nowhere near as I imagined. On the other hand, the beach was just for us and we had the time of our lives. Today we're going back to Dublin, and in the morning we had a sauna session. I didn't film it because it was quite windy, but trust me, it was very beautiful, and I'll put some pictures somewhere here so you can see the atmosphere, the sauna. And we're going back to Dublin today, and we're gonna have a couple of more days in Dublin with our friends. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Peace out.